I want to talk to Monty, who's calling from Idaho. Monty, you're live on Truth Wanted. What's up?
Hey, how you doing, man?
Doing well. Having a good time hosting the show. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm cool. I'm out camping. I'm just kind of hanging out here in Idaho camping, so I'm having a good time.
You're camping in Idaho and watching the show? That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got a really nice view here, and I'm just hanging out. I was about to grill up some burgers here pretty soon.
I don't know why you thought to ruin your camping trip by watching me, but hey, I'm all about it. Go ahead, man. You do what you do. That's awesome. Okay, so
I'm not really watching.
Oh, just listening. That works too.
Listening to you.
That works too. That works too.
Cool.
Okay, so anyway, Monty, what do you got for us today?
Yeah, I want to talk about sleep paralysis. I heard you guys talking about that last week or week before or something like that.
Yeah, we talked about it last week, and then we also ended up talking about it during the Halloween special. Actually, it was 2 weeks ago when we talked about it too. I don't know. It's apparently it's a common thing. Like, I guess I realized, I knew that I had it, but until I did the show, I didn't realize how common that experience was. It seems like a lot of people have had sleep paralysis.
Yeah, they have. So you've had it, Brent. Have you had it?
No, I haven't had it myself personally, but I've heard a lot. A lot of folks. Of course, I think the people that were in my community that I've heard about it from were just basically just saying the symptoms and then attributing it to things that were not what it was. But yeah.
Right. So everybody knows what we're talking about. So anyway, I used to have it a lot when I was a kid, and I was like in my mid-teens. I would have it a couple times a week. It happened to me a whole bunch of times. Let's say maybe 100 times total. And you know how it is. It's really scary each time that it happens. So, it's kind of traumatizing a bit. I didn't know what was going on. I've never really been religious, but my family was. So I didn't know what was going on. Anyway, I was thinking about what you do when this happens. So, like, Dan, what do you do when this happens to you?
Oh gosh. Okay. Well, I don't know if there's much you can do. Like, last time I had it, I just felt completely powerless. And like, you try to struggle and move as much as you can, but you really can't do much. You kind of just have to wait for it to go, right?
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I would do every time you'd struggle. It'd be like, all right, I'm going to try to move my left hand. And you struggle and you can't do it. Or I'm going to try to cry out for help. I'm going to do something. And you're just struggling. The whole time this is happening, you're struggling.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, that's not working. And it's happened to me so many times, and I'm just struggling in vain. There's like no reason. So I'm going to try something different. Next time it happens, I'm not going to struggle. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to wait for it to pass and try and stay calm and not panic. And so that's what I did. And it never happened to me again. And it's been like, I'm in my 40s now, so like 25 years ago. And it was happening like a couple times a week, happened a whole bunch. I did this, never happened again. So maybe that's a coincidence. I don't know. Maybe
did you call upon the name of Jesus to cast the demon that was clearly inhabiting you?
I don't recall doing that. No.
Okay. All right. Well, then
I did and forgot.
That's interesting.
Well,
yeah, that's
the other possibility is that the demon's just in there now, and it's just been in there for 25 years.
It's just chilling. It's just hanging out.
Yeah, I did think about
just
that.
Hanging back.
Yeah, I did think about that because my family was religious, and I didn't talk to them about it. I didn't talk to anybody about it. But I did think, maybe that's what happened. But regardless, my life's been pretty awesome. So if there's a demon in me, he's doing a good job. Keep it up.
He's doing a good job. Yeah, that's like, we talked about this on Sunday, but like how much religious experience can be explained just by either sleep paralysis or just like a panic attack or, just stuff that just kind of happens to people. And then they attribute like crazy meaning to it, right? Like it has to be the majority of human history, right? Like if you are a secular person and you think that, what we see is probably all that we got, like that kind of has to be the conclusion that you come to, which is really, really wild and kind of sad, but I don't know what to make of it.
Well, yeah, it's just kind of a traumatic experience. And so you want to, come up with some explanation for it.
Yeah.
Humans want to solve problems and come up with solutions and stuff. So
Definitely.
yeah, it must be this. And then once you got that in your head, it's hard to get it out, I guess.
Yeah. Like we want to pretend like we're not just like sensing meat bags that like malfunction every once in a while. You know, it has to be something part of the grand design. But yeah, I'm not convinced of that.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
mean, when you've been basically told these things are true from birth, right? That creates like a basket, right? And so like all the unexplainable things are explained by the shit in this basket, which is, you know, God or religion or demons or whatever, you know, whatever you got in that basket is explained by that shit, right? So you're just gonna keep doing that. Like, doesn't matter. Like, if you hear a weird noise in the hallway, you're gonna put that experience in the same basket. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
say, oh, that's that's a demon or whatever. You know, it doesn't matter what it is.
Mhm.
You're gonna keep on attributing it to the thing that you've already been conditioned to attribute things to. You know what I mean?
When I was at the Driscoll, I woke up kind of early and I looked at the curtain and I thought I saw something in front of the curtain. Turns out it was just the lamp. But like it was simply because I kept thinking like how weird would it be if I did have like a weird crazy experience here, and what would I tell the folks that Truth Wanted? What would happen on the show? Would I be honest and be like, yeah, nothing happened, or would I like hide this dark secret of something that like I could never explain? But no, nothing actually
I'm
happened.
pretty sure you tell the truth. You're a pretty honest guy.
Right. Yeah.
I hope so. I hope I would. But then like I'd be like, because we get people calling all the time, like, yeah, I had this thing happen. And I'm just like, yeah, I don't know how to explain it. Sounds kind of weird. Maybe it's this. And that would be me. I would be me that time. I would be the one that's like, I had this weird thing happen. And callers have to explain it. But anyway, that didn't happen. That would have been a more fun show. But anyway, I'm glad you found a solution to your sleep paralysis problems, Monty. I hope you get a good night's sleep tonight and your camping trip there in Idaho. And I wish you well. Yeah. Any further thoughts on that, Brently?
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know what it is exactly that caused it. I mean, I guess just giving in, like it seemed to be the right. That's what they're saying, right? Just
I
like,
guess. I don't know if
relax
that's what
and-
other people have said. Yeah, I guess if you just kind of relax and just let it go, there's not much you really can do.
right? Yeah,
You know, unless someone's watching you and they can see that, you know, something's happening. But even then that doesn't always work. So
right. I
weird
don't
stuff.
have. I've never had sleep paralysis like that, but I have had these like dreams that are so vivid that I wake up and I will like like a lot of times I'll just meditate real quick, just go to close my eyes, just focus on my breathing, and do something like that. It generally calms me back down again.
Yeah, that's a good thing to do too, I think.